Hello and welcome to this lesson. This time we are going to set up the document. I remind you that we are going to work with a square format. As I told you in the previous lesson, the dimensions are 3000 by 3000. I'm going to unlock the layer and then lock it again to avoid some rare issues. It's just a habit of mine. For starters, we are going to create some circles. This will be the base for our badges. As you may have guessed, we'll need 12 circles. Apply a neutral tone, something like a light gray. Now that we have this circle, we'll duplicate it to have more copies to work on. This is the image we have saved in the previous lesson. It has the 12 signs of the zodiac and is going to be a good reference to know what we need to draw. Okay, to duplicate this circle, drag it to a side while holding Alt. Do it several times to generate the rest of the copies. We have the first 4 circles. Let's merge these layers. I'm going to scale them up a little bit. And now, press Ctrl J to duplicate this layer. This way, we'll have 4 new circles at once. And 1 more row of circles. Like this. Let's merge the layers. Okay, this is fine. I'm going to crop the artboard too to reduce the amount of empty space. This is fine, so press Enter. Okay, we are good to go. If you want, save the document. Starting from these circles, we are going to create the main sketch for our project. Let's begin with areas. It would be a good idea to write the name of the sign under each circle so that we don't get confused. I'm going to choose a bigger size. Duplicate the text by dragging it while holding Alt. Then modify the copy accordingly. This one is Cancer. And now it's Leo. We don't have to worry about choosing a specific font for now. This text is just a help. I think the next one is Scorpio. Yep. And now the last row. Remember that you can think of any kind of drawing style that you would like to try. While I was working on this, I have thought of trying pastel drawing. For that, I would need to get a palette with pastel colors that suit the style. But, in any case, let's finish typing these names first. Oops, I made a mistake here. So, double-click on the thumbnail to edit the text. And the next one is Capricorn. Now Aquarius. And the last one, Pisces. After doing this, we'll begin sketching. Let's combine the text layers too to avoid this cluttering on the layers panel. Okay, we have the circles and the texts. Everything looks fine, so let's save the document. I'm going to name it Horoscope Base. Alright, I told you that we are going to do the sketching first. Later on, we'll do the inking and then we'll apply the colors to the design. This is the group with all the layers. I'm going to lower its opacity. I'll lock the text layer, yeah. Now let's create a mask over the base layer. That will allow us to paint only over what's on that layer, which in this case are the circles. In short, anything we paint will stay inside the circles. I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to paint without a mask. See? What a mess! Now I turn the layer into a clipping mask. The strokes are now only visible inside the circle. Alright, go to the next lesson to start sketching.